Welcome back to the channel. So we're coming in with a bit of a different video this week. So this weekend marks my 30th birthday. So it is now Thursday and my birthday is on Sunday. So I thought, why not? I have some exciting things planned over the next couple of days. So I just thought it'd be a good opportunity to show you how I'm going to be celebrating my 30th birthday. And like I said, it's Thursday today, so we've started off at the unbelievable Aura Sky Pool. So it's about 3 o'clock now. Sunset is hopefully about 5:30, and we have the nice viewpoint for the sunset specifically. So I'll get back on the camera when that comes round. I should have waited when food came to show you what we were having, but unfortunately we've scoffed it already and it's all gone in 60 seconds. Unbelievable. We had like edamame, a salad, some chicken, some sliders. Trying to keep it reserved for Eleanor's photo shoot in 2 weeks, so we didn't go too overboard, and we're just sticking with the sparkling water for now as well. No beers, no wine. Gonna try and stay sober up until my High Rocks events at least. And yeah, 30th on the weekend, and see how we're gonna celebrate.
God, signing the sirens, the shipment is in, and we've been taking it over Somalian pirates. Mask on, man, they shot him up, and it's not for the virus. Can't see a hater when the dollar sign the only thing in my iris. 10 days straight in the lab, I sleep when I'm dead, or somebody calling the feds. The way he stay out of the mix, you think that he got a price on his head. Interior almond butters, I had it for
6:30, sun's about to go down. Let's have a look at the view. What do we think? Dubai.
So God, if I make it, I'll rap, I'll get out the streets and be felony celibate.
Not a bad sunset. Caught the sun. Bird shoulders. What a day.
It's the jungle where I'm from. New car, we scratching off the vent. You ain't my dog and I ain't no island boy, so don't never call me twin. Money covered all the floor. Tattoos cover all the skin. Don't come around starting nothing with me.
Friday morning. 30th is getting closer, just 2 days away. So plan of action today, just heading to the gym now. I've got only 3 clients booked in this morning. I haven't booked anyone in this afternoon because we're going to a nice restaurant for food tomorrow night, to a place called Carbone, and I want to make sure I've got a nice new outfit to go. So Eleanor's going to a business lunch this afternoon, whilst I'm going to meet up with a friend for breakfast, or brunch rather, and then we're going to meet each other at Dubai Mall, have a little look around, hopefully find something nice in Reese. If you know me and you know anything about me, my wardrobe is practically Reese. So I have an idea in mind of what I want. Fingers crossed I can get it. Fingers crossed. Right, we're done for the morning with clients. 3 down. Just got to the souk now. Pete's Coffee, we're going to have breakfast. Just waiting for one of the boys to turn up now. Let's have a look what we got on the menu. I think I'm going to go with this one here. Salmon on sourdough. And I think maybe I'll add some eggs to it as well. I got sparkling water as well for now. So today is actually a rest day for me, as you know, and I don't really like to drink coffee on my rest day because what I find is that coffee tends to mask how my body actually feels. So I don't really need to be pushing on today for anything because it'll only carry fatigue into tomorrow, and tomorrow is obviously Super Saturday. So it's my High Rocks sort of simulation days, and I want to make sure that I'm fully recovered for that. So like I said, coffee isn't a must today. Maybe I'll have a decaf if I do have one, just to have the feeling of getting a coffee. Because I honestly think, I don't know about anyone else, but the idea of getting a coffee sometimes is better than the actual coffee. You know, just getting up in the morning knowing like, I'm gonna go to a nice coffee shop today, I'm gonna chill, maybe go with my laptop, I'm gonna have a nice, you know, relaxing morning or whatever it might be. For you, but the idea of going for a coffee is actually better sometimes than actually having the coffee. So yeah, that's my little coffee story. We go inside if you want. So back in the apartment already. I had a nice little catch up with Reese, haven't seen him for a good while. Ended up going for avocado on toast with 2 poached eggs and a decaf Americano, no caffeine for today. Didn't really touch the sides, to be honest, so since being back in the apartment already, we've got a steak on the go. 3 minutes each side, 230 grams of ribeye, and I think I'm gonna go with some banana bread as well. You can't really see it there. It is my 30th and I'll treat myself. Successful shop so far. Just off now to get a Nando's. Have a little nose at the Fountain Show, which we haven't seen. When was the last time we came here? Maybe
A while.
almost a year ago now, I feel.
They renovate.
So they renovated the fountains maybe a few months back. So they haven't been running, but there's such a huge crowd here at the moment. Like, look at this view. I've only ever had Nando's in Dubai once, and it was a bit of a random order. One of my clients ordered a load of random things, not my usual order, which is usually like half a chicken or butterfly chicken with 2 sides. So we're gonna go for my regular order, and then we're gonna give it a rating compared to the one in Wales. I'll let you know what I think. Double chicken wrap, peri peri wedges, peri peri spinach. What you got?
I got butterfly chicken, hot, corn that's been shredded, and spicy rice.
Spicy rice.
That is good. And we got a light show.
Light show at the same time.
New and improved. Cool.
Wrap's good. The wedges are like fried. I like wedges like more potato-y. I don't really like them too crispy. If you could hear that. Big crunch. Not great. It's Saturday, one day out. I got home last night from shopping and I forgot to get the camera out, but I had the delivery to the door. Have a look at this. Unbelievable. Happy 30th birthday, Andrew. Loves this. Alice in Australia has delivered some birthday cookies and a blondie to my apartment, and they were here waiting when I got back yesterday from Dubai Mall. So I could say yes, it was a successful day. I got my outfit that I wanted. I came home to these cookies. I'm gonna be fat for 30. I have to be a little tactical now about eating these, otherwise I won't be able to move for my high rocks. Unbelievable though. We got, see what ones we got there. Birthday cake, peanut butter, Kinder, and then I think this is like double chocolate, and then just normal chocolate chip, I think, I don't know. And then obviously that one's a blondie. I'm not sure what one. Look at that. Oh. Saturday session done. We have High Rock Super Saturdays. I didn't prep too well this morning. I didn't have a warm up. I felt I rushed it a little bit and I ended up only covering the first half of the workout. On paper, when I look at the workout, it didn't actually seem that bad when obviously I was in it, knowing that I hadn't prepped properly and everything else. Yeah, felt it. Felt heavy running, didn't warm up enough. Movement wasn't great, so not a great start to the birthday weekend in terms of High Rocks workouts, but I did manage it. I was working out for about 35 minutes, so it is a decent workout. And by the way, I haven't touched any of the cookies yet either, so I can't use that as an excuse as to why I was feeling a bit shit in the workout this morning. So I'm just heading off now to Dubai Hills Mall to try and pick up some shoes to match the outfit of choice for tonight. I do have some trainers here, but they're a little older, so I want to get a nice fresh new pair for this evening. So let's have a little look, see if we can find something, and I'll check back in a little later on. Shoes secured. They weren't my first choice, but I couldn't find my first choice shoes that I wanted. It's always the same. You obviously know now I love Reese. I go into Reese and they don't have what I saw online in the actual shop, which is, I think, one of the biggest downfalls when it comes to Reese clothing. Like, they sometimes have sets online and they only have like the top and never the trousers, or the trousers and never the top. Like, for example, they had the shoes, they didn't have the colour that I wanted. So again, secured second choice, which was a pair of suede loafers, so we're going with that. Right, here's the fit. Good morning. I'm officially 30. Sad times. So food was good last night. I won't go too deep into it right now. I'm just at Kite Beach. I've driven here. It's 5:05. I've got to do a 14 to 16 kilometer run this morning, so I thought I'd get out early, get it done. So hopefully I should be finished by around 6:30, and then I can go home and enjoy some breakfast. I do have one client booked in this morning, only because they're traveling over the next couple of weeks, so trying to get as many in as I can. So yeah, really gonna feel this run this morning, I think, after the food last night. It was Italian, by the way, last night. It was so good, to be fair. Really good, really enjoyed it at the Atlantis Royale as well. So yeah, time to get into the run. I'm not going to take the camera on the run again this morning, or maybe I will actually. I'll just carry it in my hand and listen to a podcast as well whilst I'm running. Hour and a half of running, hopefully. So yeah, let's go.
Okay.
So last time I was on, I just finished my 15 kilometer run at Kite Beach on the morning of my 30th. It's now Wednesday and that was on Sunday. So on my 30th birthday, for those that don't follow me on Instagram, it didn't quite go as planned on the day. Just a bit of a breakdown. I did my 15 kilometer run. I got back to the apartment. I had breakfast. I opened some gifts, some cards from family, from Eleanor. Had a really nice chill after my run. And then I had to leave and make my way to the gym. I had a client booked in. So 2 minutes after leaving the apartment, I'm driving through the area that we live, and a delivery driver shoots out of a giveaway junction and T-bones my car, to the extent that the car was a write-off. Only the driver's door where I was sitting got hit. It obviously shoved me off the road up onto the curb. The windows obviously smashed, glass everywhere. Thankfully, everyone in the situation was okay. You know, thankful. I was very relieved. Obviously, I come out with nothing as well. So that was on the morning of my 30th. So as you can imagine, for the rest of the day, it didn't really go as planned. I came straight back to bed. I spent a few hours in bed. We did manage to get out a little later on in the afternoon. We went to a coffee shop, grabbed a coffee, grabbed a small brunch, bite to eat, and then we headed to Dubai Hills Mall to have a little look around. But it was very short-lived. As you can imagine, it was still a bit tender from the bump, so ended up having an early night on my 30th birthday. So again, obviously relieved and grateful that everyone got out fine. It was just more of an inconvenience over the last 2 days actually of not being able to have a car. I was back in work on the Monday and just having to taxi around the place. So yeah, other than that, High Rocks training has been put on pause for obvious reasons, for the whiplash and the stiffness and tenderness of how I was feeling after it. Again, so it's Wednesday now, still haven't trained. I do feel I'm on the verge, so tomorrow I'm going to have one more rest day. I'm going to ease myself back in with an easy day on Friday, and then based off how I feel on Friday, I think I'm going to try and aim for a High Rock Super Saturday, rest day Sunday, and then hopefully back on schedule from Monday. So that's the plan there. This is the end of my 30th birthday weekend vlog. Didn't go as planned, but it's definitely going to be one to remember. So happy 30th birthday to me. And not to forget, actually, just before I go, turned up to a client that I haven't seen for maybe a week this morning, and he's gifted me unbelievable some Adi Zeros. Colorway is insane as well. So we've got like a off-white, if you can see in the light in, with the silver stripe. So this is actually my third pair now of Adi Zeros.
Can't get enough of them. They're my favourite shoes at the moment. And he's got me a nice 3 pairs of ankle socks to go with them as well. So super grateful for that one. Bit of a late birthday present. Every cloud has a silver lining, I suppose. So yeah, see you for the next one.